Okay. 3, 2, 1, let's go. I go hard on the beat. I'm not sure you really know what I mean. I'm talking all this cold nights without sleep, just the pepper and the pen and the beat on repeat. I've been knock. What's up, guys? My name is Kelvin. I'm about to do something I've never done before. So I'm recording this video on account that Carlton was supposed to interview me. He was supposed to be asking me the questions, but since he couldn't make it here and I couldn't make it there, he just sent the questions to me through WhatsApp. So this is what I'll be doing. I'll be reading the questions as he sent them to me, and then I'll try to answer them to the best of my abilities. I've never done this before, so it could be a disaster, but I hope everything is going to work out fine. So without wasting time, let me just get straight to it. I'm sorry, I know that was a bad introduction. I'm Kelvin. I do music. I've never done this before. On to the first question: the name, age, country. As I've said, the official name is Kelvin Heri. That's the official name. It's known by the government. But the stage name or the music name, I'm still thinking on it. But currently, I use FL254. Just F and then L. It means in full it's fairly local, fairly LOCO. Is fairly crazy. The next question: single or taken? I wouldn't answer that because I'm not in the position to answer that. Let me just say that I'm happy with whatever I'm doing, so let me skip that. Maybe I'll answer it at the end of this video. Yeah, sorry. On to the next question: what is your preferred genre of music? I don't have a preferred genre of music. I generally like good music. Doesn't matter whether it's reggae, it's hip hop, it's local music. I just love good music in general. So as long as it's good to the ears, it's good to listen to, then I love it. So I don't have a preferred genre of music. But what I can say, let me say to a degree, I love rap music more because, you know, it can, the whole content of it, the music can go to from a wedding to a gunfight to drugs, just the whole content of it. I hope I've answered that. Let me go to the next question. I hope I'm not being too fast, but let me go to the next question. When did you start composing music? There's a very long story to that. I wouldn't go into that deep, but the story of how I even started, why I even started doing it. But to cut the story short, I don't want to go into that. So let me just say, I started doing music. I started composing my own music in 2015 when I was in Form 1 at Vihiga High School. Yeah, Vihiga High School. As I've said, there's a long story behind how I even started, why I even started doing it. So I wouldn't go into that because it will take a lot of time. So I hope I've answered that. On to the next question: has your passion for music always been there since you were young? Yes. I've always had passion for music, not just as a composer but also as a listener. I listen to a lot of music, and you know, growing up, I'm from Kilifi, so the local artists in Kilifi, Mombasa, they used to release a lot of music, and it was good music. I used to listen to that and I loved it. I still do listen to their music and it's good. So that's where the passion started. So I listen to a lot of music and I've always had passion for it. So yeah, it has always been there since I was young, not just as a composer but as a listener. On to the next question: who inspired you to pursue music? I inspired myself. I inspire myself every day. You see, I listen to I listen to music and then I feel like I can also do it. I can even do it better. So I inspire myself. I listen to music and yeah, as I've said, I inspire myself every day, every time, and you should inspire yourself too. On to the next question, but a lot of people have also inspired me, but I've inspired myself to a bigger degree. I've inspired myself more, but a lot of people have inspired me. Those who make good music, I listen to music and they advise me and they teach me. I just get inspirations from different people, but the biggest inspiration has always been myself, because I believe I can do it. So yeah, that's where the inspiration is. On to the next question. When did you first make a record of your own composition or any music cover by other artists, and who is the artist? So I've done a lot of writing. I write a lot of music, but you see, the problem now is production. So what I do is I write music, I download beats, and then I write on the beats. I write music. So I haven't made many songs, but I've written a lot. So they're just in my head. Maybe you'll get to hear them someday if I get a good producer. Maybe you won't, but I hope you will. I pray that you will. Yeah, so that's what I do. I download beats and then I write. So I don't know what you call that, but the whole writing, that's me. But it's just that the beats, I just download the beats from wherever. On to the next question. What is your musical procedure for composing? Is it more of a eureka burst, a eureka moment, a creative burst, or more of an intuition, necessity, and motive? That's a lot of English. Let me try to answer this to the best of my abilities. What I do is sometimes I may even wake up in the middle of the night and write a whole piece because I feel like writing. Maybe that's what you call the creative burst. Sometimes I see something or I hear something and I want to write on it. So maybe that's what you call intuition or motive. But necessity, it has never been about necessity. You see, I do it because I want to do it, not because I have to do it. I always do it because I love doing it and I have the passion for it. Or I feel like doing it, not because something is forcing me to write. So, or I don't force myself to write, it just comes out. So it has never been about necessity. Never. On to the next question. What should your fan base or audience expect from you this year? I don't even think I have a fan base or an audience, but to those who listen to my music, I'm currently working on a mixtape. It should be ready in 2, 3, 4 weeks. So in 1 month it should be ready. 2 weeks it should be ready. So to those who listen to my music, you can expect that I'm working on a mixtape and it's going to be good. And believe it when I say it's going to be good, because I know what good music is and I know it's going to be good. On to the next question. So yeah, my fan base, you can expect a mixtape. It's a 12-song mixtape. It's going to be good, so you can expect that. On to the next question. Is your family supportive of your music journey? Okay, whoever knows I do music, they are supporting me, but my parents, they don't really know that I'm doing music. I've been doing it for quite a while now. They don't know because I haven't had that moment with them that I want to do music. Because you see, music is just a way that I express myself. I see something and I write about it. It's just a way that I express myself. They don't even need to know. And besides, my grades in school are still good. They will know eventually, but as at now, they don't know that I'm doing music. But if they find out, they should be supportive. As I've said, my grades in school are still good. So yeah, but whoever knows that I'm doing music, they support me 100%. Let me go to the next question. Do you have an album? Should we expect an album from you? If so, how soon? Well, currently I don't have an album. You see, working on an album, it drains a lot from you. You have to put in a lot of content. You have to think deep because it's a bunch of songs and everything has to be perfect. So it drains a lot from you, and maybe the outcome may not be encouraging, if I may say so. So currently I don't have an album, but I'm working on a mixtape. It should be ready in 2 weeks. I've already told you that. So yeah, you can expect that mixtape. On the next question, but currently I don't have an album. After the mixtape, maybe I'll do a couple of singles, and then from there now I can think of making an album, but currently I don't have one. On to the next question. Have you ever performed before an audience? Carlton. Yes, I have performed before an audience, and their reaction was they cheered. I don't know whether they loved it or not, but they cheered. So that should be something. I will give you a freestyle after this. At the end of the video, I'll give you a freestyle. So check out for that. On to the next question. I know this is a boring video, but just stay with me. I'll give you a freestyle. On the next question, do you do music as a profession or a hobby? Both. I do music because I love it and because I know it can bring something to my pockets. So but music is a very tiny, it has a very tiny piece in my mind, because I have a lot of ideas I want to bring back to life. It's only that music is available. I can just do it wherever, whenever. So but I have a lot of ideas, not just musical ideas, but a lot of ideas which I want to bring to life, but music is where I start. So I do it because I love it and because I can do it, and I also do it because I know it can bring something into my pockets. So yeah, as a profession or a hobby, both, but it's more because I can. I do it because I can. If I wasn't able to do it, or I sucked at doing it, I wouldn't even try it. But I do it because I'm good at it. So yeah, I hope I've answered that. On to the next question. Your favorite artist in Kenya, Tanzania, South Africa, globally? So in Kenya, Carlton, you are trying to bully me. Carlton. But let me say that all the lady artists in Kenya, they are doing a great job. You know, to be a lady in a male-dominated industry, you know, you have to have the talent. You know, some men, you know, it's their industry, so they just come saying whatever they want to say. But to be a lady in the music industry in Kenya, you have to have the talent. Maybe not just in Kenya, but worldwide. You have to have the talent because it's a male-dominated industry, and if you want to go into it, then you really have to have the talent. So all the ladies in Kenya, they're doing a great job. Calligraph, Sauti Sol, just a lot of musicians, they're doing a good job. So yeah, that's in Kenya. In Tanzania, wouldn't say much. You know, Tanzanians, you take love stories from their music. I don't think you'll have a lot, but Diamond is doing good. Diamond and the team, Alikiba. I have a lot of favorite artists in Tanzania. South Africa, not so much into South African music, but Nasty C, aka, and all the lady artists, they're doing good. And globally, just a lot of artists, so just a lot. But my favorite is Rewind, so that should be something. But I love a lot of artists, just a lot. I listen to a lot of music, so yeah, I love a lot of artists from the West, from Coldplay to Beyonce to Nicki to just a lot of artists. It will take a whole day if I start naming them. Let me go to the next question. Who is your female celebrity crush? Carlton, you are trying to bully me, but everyone loves Nicki Minaj, so I also love Nicki Minaj. But let me just say Becky G is something. Just, you see, my heart is very big. I have a very big heart, and with that said, I can accommodate a lot of crushes. So Becky G, Nicki Minaj, Christina Milian, just a lot of. On to the next question. I hope I've answered that. On to the next question. What can the audience do right now to support your music? Not much, sadly, not much, because I only have 2 or 3 songs uploaded on YouTube. But it will really be a lot if you just go there and subscribe, because as I've said, I'm working on a mixtape, and you know, when the mixtape is out, then you have some good music to listen to. Good music, and I mean good music. Good music, G-O-O-D. So that's what you can do. You can go and support me by subscribing to my channel. Yeah, that will really mean a lot. Let me go to the next question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your music? My music, I will give it a 5 because of the production. You know, production is always a problem. But as far as writing goes, I will give it a 9.9 because I'm very good at it. So yeah, but generally I will give it a 5 because, you know, music is not just writing. You know, you have to have good beats, and I don't make beats, so the producers. But as time goes by, it will go to a 10 over 10, just like my writing. So yeah. On to the next question. Which studio in Kenya would you love to work with? I would love to work with any studio that is willing to exploit me, that is willing to bring the best out of me. I feel like I'm a gold mine. I feel like I can do anything. I can rap on any beat. So whichever studio that will be willing to bring the best out of me, I would really love to work with them. Even if they don't pay me anything, I just want to make music. So, yeah, and you see the people I've met so far, they are a little bit shallow, if I may say. I'm sorry but they don't have the vision that I have, or the view that I have. So they don't give it a 10 or 100. But if I meet someone who's willing to take it out of me, I would really love to work with them. On to the next question. Name a fellow upcoming artist you know that people should look out for. So a fellow artist, you know, they say B-Mix something, B and then M-I-X and then something. He's really good. I saw a video on YouTube. He's a Kenyan artist. He's really good. It was actually an animated video for his music. I feel like people should really look out for him because he's a good musician. Not as good as I am, but he's a good musician. On to the next question. Have you ever made a diss track? If so, to who? So thankfully I have never made any diss track, never, and I will never like to do it because I just want to stay on my lane and do whatever I want to do. I don't want to be in trouble with no one, and besides, I don't want anyone to commit suicide because I'm very rough with words, and if I make a diss song, someone might commit suicide. But I've never made a diss track, and I will never like to do it. I just want to stay on my lane and do me, make good music, and go to other things. On to the next question. How much would you sell a copy of your album? How much will I sell a copy of my album? I wouldn't answer that because I don't know anything about album sales, but it should be at the least price possible so that many people can listen to my music and feel good about themselves, so that they never give up. On to the next question. So I don't know anything about album sales, so I wouldn't talk on that. If you will win a lottery of $1 million right now, what would be the first thing you do music wise? If I win a lottery of 1 million right now, 1 million, that's a lot of money, about 100 million Kenyan shillings. For starters, I will get myself a fully equipped studio and paid producers, everything in a studio. So I will buy myself a fully equipped studio, and then and the rest of the money let me not say anything on that. Let me go to the next question. So music wise, I will buy myself a fully equipped studio. On to the next question. How many languages can you speak? So I was born and raised in Kilifi. I can speak straight Giriama, very fluent. I can speak Kiswahili, very fluent, and a little bit of English. So 3 languages, maybe 4. Music language and body language. Not so fluent in that, I guess. But 3 languages. Which Kenyan artist would you love to collaborate with in the future? Name 5. Carlton, you are trying to bully me. But I guess I would love to work with anyone. It doesn't matter. Anyone who is making music and wants to have my verse on their song, I would love to work with them. I will also love to work with just anyone who is making music and wants a verse from me. I would love to work with them and give them my verse, $1 million verse. On to the next question. So I would love to work with a lot of musicians, just any musician. I won't even have to name them. But, what is your major inspiration in music? As I've said, major inspiration, not just in music but in life, is just me. I feel like I can do some things and I want to do them. So I'm the major inspiration in my life. You should also inspire yourself every day. I do it. I inspire myself every day. I feel like I can do things better. So I'm the biggest inspiration. But a lot of people have also inspired me. Their life stories and how they went from zero to hero. Blah blah blah. Kanye West, Lil Wayne, just a lot of musicians that inspire me, but the major or the biggest inspiration is just myself. I inspire myself every day, man. Every day I feel like I can do things. On to the next question. What is your musical vision in 10 years? In 10 years, music wise, I should be very big. I should be a very big musician. If I'm not dead, that is. I hope I won't be dead, but in 10 years I should be a very big person, not just music wise, but on some general terms I should be a very big person, because I have these ideas I want to bring to life. They can really help me and help a lot of people. So yeah, I should be very big. What is your favorite music album? The whole Kata series, from the Kata to Kata 2, Kata 3, Kata 4, Kata 5, and the next which is Kata 6. All the Lil Wayne albums, they are my favorite. All the mixtapes, yes. Just any music from Lil Wayne, it's good music to me. That's my opinion. I also love the Kanye West album series, from College Dropout, Late Registration, Graduation, up to Jesus is King. They're good albums. That's my opinion. You're entitled to have viewers, but I have a lot of favorite albums, but let me say the top favorite album, the Kata 3 and College Dropout and Graduation and the Kata 5, and just a lot. Do you watch anime? Carlton is a fan of anime films. For those who don't know what anime is, it's those Japanese cartoon films. I do watch them, but I'm not such a big fan because of this and that, but I do watch them. I wouldn't say I'm a big fan. So let me go to this. So the question is, do you watch anime? Yes, I do. Carlton, I do. On to the next question. What do you do in your free time when you're not making music? So when I'm not making music, I'm listening to music. Whenever I'm not doing anything musical, just know that I'm doing whatever a broke campus student is doing. I'm watching movies, staying depressed, whatever that a broke campus student is doing, because I'm broke and I'm a campus student, so I do whatever they're doing. Starving, yeah, whenever I'm not making music, that's what I do. I listen to music, watch movies, series, whatever that a broke campus student is doing, that's what I also do. On to the next question. Which studio are you currently working with? So currently I'm in Baraton University, and there's a studio at Baraton Center. Shout out to Steve-O, Bruno, Pops. They're helping me with the mixtape. So that's where I'm currently doing my music. Let me go to the next question. Would you watch comedy or horror? I will go for comedy between the two, but I'm more of an action guy. Anything but romantic films. I hate romantic films. Horror movies, I do watch horror movies, but not as much, because sometimes back I watched this movie and it was so disgusting. It wasn't even scary, but it was this. I had to sit down and ask myself, why do I even watch this when there's plenty of films I can choose to watch, from action to comedy? Why do I watch horror movies? So since then I do watch them, but not as much. So between the two, between comedy and horror, I will go for comedy, but I'm also not saying. On to the next question. Where do you project yourself in 10 years? As I said, I should be a very big person, not just music-wise, but if my ideas come to life, they should make me a very big person, and I really pray that my ideas come to life, because that's why I'm even breathing. That's what motivates me. So my ideas, if they come to life in 10 years, I should be a very big person. Let me go to the next question. What would you tell the future you in 10 years? In 10 years, what will I tell the future me? Congratulations, boy, you did it. So that's what I will tell myself, the future me in 10 years. On to the next question. Which studio would you like to work with in the future? I've already answered that. Any studio that is willing to exploit me and bring my musical ideas to life. And just exploit me. Because I feel like I can do anything. I can write a verse in just 5 minutes, a very nice verse. Just trade 5 minutes and I'm done with the verse. If I get someone who's willing and able to bring the best out of me, that will really be nice. On to the next question. What can Kenyans do to improve the music industry? What can Kenyans do? They should play more Kenyan music. The media, they should play more Kenyan music because that's how the country music is going to grow. You see, we play a lot of outside music, Nigerians. Or I'm not saying it's bad to play their music. It's good because we are also growing together. But we should play a lot of our music. I've never been to Nigeria, but I assume that when you go to Nigeria, I'm back. I'm sorry, I had a problem with recording the video. My phone went off before I could finish recording, but yeah, I'm back. And I'm not going to waste time. I hope you're having a good time. So I'm not going to waste it. Let me just get straight to it. The question I was answering before that technicality, if I may call it, was what can Kenyans do to improve the music industry? This is like second last question, so I'll be out of here in a second. So what can Kenyans do to improve the music industry? And I was saying that they can improve the music industry by playing more Kenyan art into the media. We play too much of outside music. I've never been to Nigeria, but I assume that when you get to Nigeria, it's going to take you hours, if not days, for you to hear Kenyan music. But in Kenya, everywhere you go, every time we play Nigerian music and more outside music than our own music. I'm not saying that it's bad for us to play their music. It's good, but to a degree, we need to put our music above the rest of the music, because at the end of the day, if you want to really improve the music industry, then that's one way we can do it. Play our own art more than the outside art. So I hope I've answered that. On to the next question. Who is your number one fan? I don't have a number one fan, but whoever is watching this video, whoever has watched this video from the beginning up until now, you are my number one fan, and I will make you proud. So yeah, whoever is watching this video, I appreciate it. Let me not say anything because I will spoil it. On to the next question. The message I have for kids stay in school. Boys, go hustle. Girls, go hustle. So that's the message. And one more thing before I get out this bitch is believe in yourself, believe in what you can do. And if you don't believe in yourself because you haven't found anything in you to believe in, go down, dig and find it. It doesn't have to be a talent, but anything you're good at, just find something you're good at and then do it to the best of your abilities, and then believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in you, who is going to believe in you? So yeah, that's the message. Believe in yourself. I believe in myself. Maybe I believe in myself too much sometimes, but that's me. So you just believe in yourself, believe in what you can do, what you can achieve, and do it. Whatever you do it to the best of your abilities. Yeah, so outro. So FL254, that's the name. I'm working on a mixtape. It's going to be out soon. I already said that, and it's going to be good. So you can wait for that mixtape. It's going to be good. Anything else? Listen to Lil Wayne. Listen to Lil Wayne music and Kanye West. It's going to boost your personality or your esteem. Yeah, that's it. I promised a freestyle before I leave, before I get out this bitche. So let me get straight to it. Doing what I do best. Okay. 3, 2, 1, let's go. I go hard on the beat. I'm not sure you really know what I mean. I'm talking all this cold nights without sleep, just the pepper and the pen and the beat on repeat. I've been chasing that bag for a while. I'm so stressed you barely see me in a smile. I'm at the point in my life where I feel I can do anything if only I had the cash. Eminem on 8 Mile, I go an extra mile. I want it all, I just want the Lord to bless my life. Lately I've been losing faith in the grind. Many questions, so I try not to look in the sky. Time is running out, I think I'm old enough. Am I doing it right, or I'm just wasting time? Try to open my eyes, someone is blocking my light. I'm like a bird in a cage, I can't wait to fly. I don't have enough to pay the bills. I hit the stores, take a couple things off the list. I know one day I get it, I know one day I'll be rich. Or did I say one day? I'm talking rest of my life, bro. Cause when I get it, I ain't going back, bro. That's it. Never give up, never give in. I say you never give up, never give in. So yeah, FL254, out this bitche. Go and like, subscribe, share, whatever you have to do. I hope you had a good time, and see you next time, or maybe see me next time. See you when you see me. Bye.